to the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show is where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul. It's the all around town radio show. The all around town radio.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the program. It is a Thursday. It is Who's Playing Out. That means we're bringing you the best list of musicians and venues in the tri-state. Going to tell you who's playing where all week long. Stick around with us. We'll be right back.
It's the Weekend Review. It's a Bible coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man. We're coming, who's playing out? Off the open jam with the who's who of talent. Come Friday night, ready to raise some hell. With home, you know, playing
All right. Let's see who's here today. Let's do it. Man, is it slow getting started? It is. But I do have a few people on. Heather, she likes my shirt. I like my shirt. I'd really like to figure that out sometimes, wouldn't you? How do I block you in real life? No. What's going on, Glenn? Thanks for checking in. Ed Sawicki, the boys are back in town. Ed's back. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. We're going to let some people catch up with the live here. If you're out there, please say hi. Let us know who you are, and where you're from. All that good stuff. Thank you, sweet sister Mercy, for the theme song today. I am totally under the weather. I've something going on up here from about here up. And it's sounding good today. Yes, I'm sick already of the wintertime, but we'll see how that goes. It's really noisy in here, too, today. Sounds really noisy. I don't know. I'm hearing stuff. Let's see who's checking in. Smithville South is here. Thank you for being with us today, the Smithville South Band. John Esper, thank you for checking in from Columbus. Carla, happy Thursday to you, Carla. Thanks for the positivity as always. And what else we got going here? If I can get these comments up. Yes, I love this shirt. I should wear it out more often, but you know. And when I say for reals, do I say that? I think I do. I don't know. So yeah, I'm a little under the weather today, but that's all right. I made it through my biggest event of the year last night. Name That Tune, our finale, grand finale. Thank you, Larry. It's just, I don't feel bad. I just have this upper respiratory thing going on. So it's kind of gravelly today and all that fun stuff. What's Ed got to say? Yeah, I'm going to get better quickly. I'm probably going to stay in tonight and try to wean this out of me or have some sort of seance or exorcism or something to get rid of it. We'll see what's happening. Chad, how are you? Thanks for being there. I love your mugshot, brother. That's awesome. The mugshot. It's cool. You do look like George Clooney in it, by the way. Just a little bit. And I got to figure out when I'm saying for reals. Dave Evans. My inner Wolfman Jack might come in. Yeah, I've got the Barry White voice, and I don't mind that, you know. Have a friend of mine who calls me the White Morgan Freeman. Yeah, he's a black dude, too. He's funny as hell. But love the guy. Oh, let's see. Yes, positive healing. Send it my way, please. So I was going to head to the jam tonight, but I think I'll hold off till next week. I'm going to the jam next week for Karis's big event there, since she's getting inducted into the United States, so to speak, her citizenship, and they're going to be a big party next week. for that one. But yeah, I may just take a little night off tonight and relax. Need some chicken soup if anybody wants to fly that this way. Fly it this way, if you will. What's up, Steve Stein? How are you, buddy? So let me run by you real quick last night, and then we'll get to our list because we've got we don't have a big list. This time of year, the lists start to fall off a little bit because of the outdoor events are gone. And so we don't have as many to talk about. But if you know a band that would like to be on our group list here, please send them my way. They can give us a little direct message, and we'll add them, or a venue for that matter. We'd love when new venues join us as well. Like we've had Satches join us recently from Trenton. And we love when new venues send us their information. So last night at Heather's, 24 teams. 24 teams of the top 25. One team was couldn't be there for the finals. We had a blast last night. And I've just got to thank all my trivia players for their generosity, first of all, last night, which was amazing. The Venmos were flying like mad. Thank you for that. And also want to thank those that have played the entire season. Some people playing every game, all 32 weeks. So thank you for that as well. We had a great night last night. It was kind of fun, the rounds that I pulled off on them. We had an 80s and 90s obscure round with obscure hits from the 80s and 90s. And then we had songs pulled off my Spotify playlists, which were very unique in round number 2. And then round number 3, we always do a decade round. We start in the 70s, end up in the 2010s. And those last night were on their respective year and genre in commemoration of our 32nd week of doing this. It was all songs that were listed in the annual chart on Billboard at number 32. So that was kind of fun. It was cool. All right. Well, hold on. I've got to remove someone from the page here that's trying to do something. Can't quite figure out what they're doing. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. We're just not that kind of page. I appreciate your comments, but adios, amigos. And we'll just stick to music here today. We will. Sticking to music, we are. It wants to keep popping up on the screen. How about that? Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. There it goes. Mucinex and Flonase. Thank you for that, Dr. John Esper. Heather, you spontaneously combusted, did you? All right. Yes. Absolutely. Hi, Braden. Good to see you on here. How are you, buddy? Braden Raymer in the house. Good to have you with us. So let me roll on down the line here and talk about. I was just hitting up our Wednesday. It was just great. Thank you to all the players and everybody that's been there all season. And Heather, remarkable host. We had prizes last night. The least prize, the third place prize, so to speak, was still rated at over $500 value. One prize package, $1,000 value last night. So it paid to be there if you won. Some really good prizes last night, thanks to Heather and her staff and Bailey and everybody else. Really, really good people. What's up, Sean Cooper? Thank you. Good evening. And yes, we stick to music here, Carla. We will. And hi, Dave. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. What's Glenn got to say? AM Gold Friday at the Redmore. A big show Saturday night at Hollywood Casino Lawrenceburg. Casey and the Sunshine Band. 8 of us will be going backstage. Well, good for you, Glenn. Say hi to Harry Wayne for me. Give me an interview with him someday. I'd love to talk to him. See if you can pull that off, Glenn. We'll have KC and the Sunshine Band on Wednesday with the band. Wouldn't that be fun? I've had John Wade. I've had Jeff Tate. B. Birtles from Little River Band. I've had a bunch of them. So we'd be glad to have them there for real. Sugar Rock in the house. Is this the sugar or the rock part? Or both? What's up, Brandon? Good to see you, man. You killed it on Sunday last week. I just want to tell you that. You were the life of the party, my friend. You did a great job. And you always do a great job. It's always wonderful to see your smiling face at Burroughs. It is. Braden says, Yeah. Well, Braden, we got to work that out sometime, man. We do. We got to get some dates. I'm going to start doing one-on-one Wednesdays, so you'll have an opportunity to join me. Not just Wednesday with the band, but one-on-one Wednesdays as well. So you can jump in there and do a quick interview with us if you'd like. Hi, Jim. And yes, I'm getting well. I've got right here. This is not alcohol, but it is my tea with lemon and honey, a little hot honey in it. It'll open me up. It will. That's what we're doing. Fresh squeezed lemon. It's sugar. Hi, Leah. Thanks for being here. Always great to see you. All right, guys, I got to get to the list. And again, I apologize for the vocals today. It sounded a little rough, but I did work it hard last night and Tuesday night for that matter. So let's hit it up here. You know, as we say at the beginning of this show, it is our Who's Playing Out segment each week on Thursday. And we always open with this little statement called "A little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience." The area's top musicians take center stage at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and music venues who bring live music to the region nearly every night of the week. So please make your first stop here weekly to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. And you can also find it online on the Warren County Post on the Book of Face if you want to do that. Don't confuse it with Warren Post. There's a couple out there, Warren County Post. And they post it and tag me in it each week. So you'll have an opportunity to have the printed version of this list just about an hour following the show. I send it off to them. They publish it, and it's out there. So there you have it. Carla, what's going on with you? She says, that was your grandma's go. You talking about the lemon and all that and the honey tea? Yeah, it's good stuff. Or chicken noodle soup, one or the other. So today we open the theme with "How do I block you in real life?" Oh, there's a few people I'd like to do that too. Band solos and duos brought to you by our friends at Heather's in Springboro. Even though Heather's shutting down for the season here after next weekend, she's still going to sponsor the show all the way through the year. So thank you to Heather's and her staff and everyone there for being great people. I'm trying to figure out what this hiss is. I hope you can't hear it in the background. I'm hearing it in my ears, but I hear magical things in the studio. It's possessed, I think. So Heather's this week, tonight, wine and bourbon tasting starting at 6:00. One of her last hurrahs of the season on the patio. Huge event. It's a ticketed event. $75 a ticket gets you tasting bourbons and wines all night long, food, everything else. We gave away some tickets to that last night in our grand prize winners, and that was good stuff. And thank you, Heather, for always supporting, and thank you for supporting our platform here. No live music this weekend. No live music this weekend at Heather's. But next weekend, it's the big Christmas in Springboro celebration. This is in the entire downtown Springboro, guys, and Heather's is one part of that and has live music. She's got the gamut, and she's got Vinyl Countdown playing this coming weekend. Not this week, but next week. So it's a great time. There's heaters on the patio, the sidewalls on the tent, and there's enough people in there to keep it nice and toasty for you. Go get one of those hot buttered rum drinks and all the fun stuff she serves there for her Christmas in Springboro. It's her last big hurrah, and Christmas in Springboro kind of gets her through the winter. So come support her, please, if you can. And everyone that was at Name That Tune last night, thank you for your Venmo generosity, which will get me through the winter too. So thank you very much for that. You guys were amazing with that. All right, let's go to the Bell and the Bear in Montgomery, sponsor of Hot Topic Tuesday with my co-host with the most, Karis. I'm trying to get to your comments here. What'd you say? Yes, hot buttered rum, all good stuff. Hey, Billy Sutherland, I need some info. This collaboration going on. So maybe you can put it in the comments, but this collab I'm going to mention that you've got going, are those guys filling in or are they additional to your band? That's what I want to know. I really couldn't figure that out. So just let me know in the comments, if you will. Award-winning jam at the Bell and the Bear tonight, 7:30-ish on that one. Friday night, our friend Shane DeMoss and his band Half-Life, Jay Grant, all the guys in that band, Great Niles, all of them, they're just fantastic players. Charlie, Half-Life at the Bell and the Bear, 8:30. It'll be packed. Let me tell you, it's a popular band. It is. And Half-Life's going to be there on Friday night. And what did Megan Miller have to say here? Can't wait to hear about him. Yeah, you're going to have a busy weekend, aren't you? That's good. Brian is out, so Dave and Chris are joining us along with Adam. Brian is out, like, away for the weekend or out permanently? Yeah, you got to fill me in on these things, Billy. The inquiring minds want to know. Hey, Dirk Turner, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. I'll always say Dirk Turner from Crying Out Loud. He's in the house. Yes. So, yes, the Bell and the Bear Half-Life Friday. Saturday, a huge glow party. If you've never been to a glow party at the Bell, it's a blast. With the Whammies at 8:30 p.m. on the stage at the Bell and the Bear. Monday night, game night. And then Wednesday night, live music with Gina and Johnny this coming Wednesday, 7 p.m. on that show. Okay, Brian's out for the weekend. Okay, I got you. I'm glad to hear that. I was worried for a minute. I was like, what is happening here? Did we break up over no brown M&Ms or what? I couldn't figure it out, but good. I'm glad. Plus, I got a message from David Linda. Never let him message you. David, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but never let David Linda, because it'll be confusing. It will. Very confusing. All right. Bell and the Bear. That's it. Monday night is game night with Karis, by the way, if you want to join her there on Mondays. I forgot Friendsgiving on Sunday also at the Bell and the Bear this Sunday at the Bell. I think that's a 2 p.m. start time on that one. Bring a covered dish and partake. Karis brings her meat. That's what she said on the show Tuesday. I'll leave it at that. Crooked Handle Brewing in Springboro. Live music every Friday at 6:30 and trivia with Josh on Sunday at 6. Crooked Handle Brewing in Piqua. Trivia with Josh at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, and Queen of Hearts at 8 p.m. for Crooked Handle Piqua. Mr. Burroughs Tavern, the Wright Brothers Acoustic are going to be there tonight from 8 to 11 p.m. No, that is Friday. I'm sorry. Stand by, people. I've got all kinds of jacked up here. Friday at Mr. Burroughs, it's Wright Brothers Acoustic. Tonight, there's a guy making a debut at 6 p.m. And then at 8 p.m., there will be Six String Hustle will be there. I'll have to make an edit to that. And, of course, can you tell? It's showtime, so guess what the dogs do today? They bark. They do. What's Chad got to say here? He did send it. I've got Kevin Fox's stuff. Thank you, Chad. I do. So Mr. Burroughs also has White Knuckle Weekend playing on Saturday with special guests. Last Call and Barely Able. David and Dave and Chris and gosh, who else? Adam. No, not Adam. Evan Wheeler. I always want to call him Adam and Evan Wheeler. So there'll be a whole bunch of people there playing on Saturday night at Mr. Burroughs Tavern with White Knuckle Weekend. Tuesday night, trivia night at Mr. Burroughs, 7 p.m. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts every Wednesday night. They just had a winner, so they're starting over with the pot. Somebody won $6,000, so that's cool. All right, let's keep moving. Sorg Opera House, Saturday, 8 p.m. A Celtic Christmas featuring On the Lash. Tickets at sorg.live are available for that one at the Sorg. A Celtic Christmas at 8 p.m. on Saturday night. Okay, Adam, I got you. That Adam. Okay. Do you have Evan too from last call, or just Dave and Chris and all those people, Billy? Somebody's got to be more specific on this shit to me. They do. I am thoroughly confused. All right. Got to keep rolling. Soft Rock Cafe karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Check out the Soft Rock page for more information on the longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state, 22 years and going strong. It is. All right. Okay. No Evan. Thank you. I don't know where I picked that up. Maybe from David Linda. Let's move on down the road and go to Hamilton's Urban Backyard, where Saturday, 7 p.m., Benny Hill is playing. They have an ugly sweater pub crawl all day in Hamilton going on there. That sounds fun. Benny Hill at 7. Benny Hill's great, by the way. If you're down in the Hamilton area, go to the Hub and see Benny play. And then Team Tune Trivia at 7 p.m. every Wednesday at Hamilton's Urban Backyard. Milano's in Miami Township, live music each week at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. Paul Cullen next week on the stage at Milano's. If you're out there, guys, please say hi. I'd love to hear from you today. Don't forget, this is the most important show of the week we do. We need the numbers on it, so please, if you want us to keep doing this, please help us share it and get it out there so people are watching the show. Otherwise, in 2026, it may get loaded in the truck and taken to the train station, if you know what that means. Oh, there's Billy with more information. Chad, Keith, Billy, and Stephanie from White Knuckle Weekend. Adam from Barely Able. Chris and Dave from Last Call. Barely Last Weekend. Okay. What? I got it. I think I got it. It's going to be a jam at Mr. Burroughs Tavern on Saturday with White Knuckle Weekend. That's a lot of shameless plugs you're getting today, Billy. O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, where Thursday night, I got to get with Tina and find out what this is about here. Banana Ball Draft. Are they doing some kind of fantasy banana ball thing for the Banana League? All that, 7 p.m. And then karaoke at 9 p.m. on Thursday night. That's this evening. Friday, DJ Pat at 9 p.m. Saturday, Carnival of Sins. It's a Motley Crue tribute band at 8 p.m. at O'Connor's. Monday, trivia with Matt Allen. Tuesday, Heath Bowling plays solo acoustic at 8 p.m. And Wednesday, karaoke at 9, O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, Ohio. There's Larry getting a shameless plug for his acoustic duo. Sin City Strays will be at David's Kitchen in Amelia on Saturday and By Gollies on Sunday in Milford. I just passed By Gollies the other night when I was down in Milford. I'd never seen the place. So, yeah, I caught it. And Larry, all you got to do is send me a message and I'll get with you whether you want to be on one of our groups or not. We have 3 gig groups of musicians, 2 gig groups of venues that send in each week. We remind you the dates, ranges, and all that. It's probably the easiest for you, but just shout at me and remind me to add you to one of those groups, and I will. Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, the Family Entertainment Complex. Finding Melissa Friday night at 7 p.m., Saturday, 90 Proof Twang at 8 p.m. Monday, 7 to 9, the After Hours Big Band on the lanes. And Tuesday, karaoke at Pullman's Scott's Bar and Grill on the west side of Hamilton, Ohio. Hey, if you're watching for the first time today, guys, say hi. Let us know where you're from. I'd love to hear from you if we can. And as we move through this list here on a Thursday of who's playing out, hopefully you're all ready to plan your week of live local music with us. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia, Friday night, American Rebels at 7. The Billy Fortune Unit Bluegrass Band at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Tuesday is game night at 7. And Wednesday, Trivia with Dave, 7 p.m. And that's what's shaking at the LRB, Little River Bar and Grill. The Blue Note in Harrison got a busy weekend going on, and I'm going to endorse this one big time, guys, on Friday night. The Elton John tribute, Captain Fantastic. I will tell you, I've done shows with him. Ron Foss is amazing. You'd think you're watching Elton John. He's fantastic. That is going on at the Blue Note. Opening that show is the Billy Joel tribute, 52nd Street. So you get a double shot of good music there. Doors are at 6. Tickets are available at cincyticket.com. And then a rock and roll full blast party on Saturday at the Blue Note with the Rusty Griswolds, DV8, and in the pub, Rockstar. Our friends from Rockstar rocking the pub. So that's going on. Doors, I think, are at 5 on that one a little earlier that day at the Blue Note. If you want to be a part of that show, I would love for some people to go see those. Yeah, they're good people. They are. All right, let's see what we're doing here. I'm looking at, our viewership is dropping rapidly, as it does most times we're doing this show. Y'all want to know why I want to can it? That's why. All right, where are we at here? Miami Valley Gaming, Not Johnny, 8 p.m. Center Bar Friday night. The Richard Litch Band, 8 p.m. Center Bar on Saturday. Rex Patrick and the Country Legends Show in Germantown. The Country Legends Band will be there Saturday, 7 to 10. And you can reserve a table for that one if you want to call 513-594-1282 for Rex Patrick and the Country Legends. The Naughty Pine, Friday, the Cassette Junkies, Megan Miller and her eyebrows, and the rest of the crew will be there, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Saturday, Under the Sun, 8:30 to 12:30 at the Pine this weekend. Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe, Ladies' Night tonight with DJ Arvin at 8. Final Order, that's Final, Order at 8 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, it's Jetpack Academy at 8 p.m. Tuesday, karaoke with DJ Turbo Joe at 8 p.m. And Wednesday, Jeep Night at 6 p.m. Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe, Ohio. Let me see what the comments are doing here. Larry, thank you. I appreciate you, man. And thank you, Carla. Thank you. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Good to see your smiling icon on here. All right, Hidden Gem Music Club in Centerville. Friday night, the Funk Lab Dance Party. I don't know, is that right? That may be last week's. Saturday, 8 p.m., WAFU, W-A-H-F-U. Station 432 and Adam Sokol are there. And Sunday, the Dayton Jazz Orchestra, 7 p.m. at the Hidden Gem Music Club in Centerville. Hi, Brad from Abe's Lincoln. How are you? Thanks for being here. And yes, it is the most important show of the week, Glenn. It is, with the least viewership of all the shows we do, because apparently I don't drop enough F-bombs on here or something to get anybody excited about watching. And thank you, Jill. Love you, Jill. I'm not asking for sympathy here, people. I'm just asking for support with the live local music scene. If you can share this show and help support the people we talk about that take time to send us their information, we'd appreciate it a lot. Fretboard Brewing tonight, Singo, 6:30. Friday night, Dat Band at 7 p.m. Saturday, Brad's band, Abe's Lincoln. Got to see him last weekend at the Bell. They killed it at the Bell and the Bear. They're at Fretboard, 7 p.m. on Saturday night. And Tuesday trivia at Fretboard, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Mo Harrigan's Tavern, Kahalil, Khalil. I don't know how to pronounce it. Nazar, Nazar, at 7 p.m. tonight. Friday, Porkhole, Jamie Combs Band, 8 p.m. Saturday to be announced. Sunday, open mic with Acoustic Junior, 5:30 to 9:30 at Mo's Harrigan's Tavern. Yes. Thank you, Brad. Thanks for dropping the F-bomb, my friend. Maybe that'll work. Who knows? Let's see here as we roll on down the road. And plus, I'm not as pretty as Karis. She gets all the looks. Brick Tap and Tavern in Huber Heights. Scott Houchins will be kicking it up tonight at 8:30. Friday, last show 2025 for the Trapper Keepers, 8:30 p.m. at the Brick Tap. Saturday, the Locals at 8:30 p.m. and Wednesday, karaoke with DJ Denny from 8 to 11. Village Theater has an event this Saturday at 7 p.m. That's in Covington, a night of music with Jam Band Jovi. Jamband Jovi. That's a cool name. Chalk Eye and Bring Me the Carpet. Show will be recorded for Jam Band Jovi's first live album called Too Much Louder. Doors are at 6. Bring Me the Carpet at 7. Chalk Eye at 8. And Jam Band Jovi at 9:30. $10 ticket price at the door on that one, folks. Wednesday, jam session each week at the Village Theater, 6 to 10, with a new host every week hosting the jam there, which is a great idea, I think. 21 in Southwest College Corner, open mic with Bob Della Posta tonight, 7 p.m. Jane's on Main in Miamisburg, hitting it up with acoustic open jam tonight with David Thornton at 6. California Howdy, 7:30 on Friday. And Elias Gomez. You may have seen him on The Voice. Elias Gomez will be there at Jane's on Main, 7:30 p.m. And Elias and I are trying to work out a date to have him on the show and talk about his experience on The Voice and all that. It's going to be fun. Miamisburg Moose, Friday, Flat Out at 8 p.m. And Saturday, the Lakes Ridge Band at 8. That's open to members and qualified guests only. Satch's Bar and Grill, new to the show in the past few weeks. Thursday night, Jeep Night tonight. Friday night, DJ Music Sing-Along every Friday. Saturday, Rustic Revival at 8 p.m. Sunday, a Who Day party at 1 p.m. Tuesday, Keno Bingo at 7. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 8 p.m. Texas Hold'em at 7. Scotty Long DJ songs off this week. Yours truly, I'll be at the Miamisburg Moose, going to one night a week on the gigs, plus some other stuff we'll be mentioning in the future. But every Tuesday night, Miamisburg Moose, that's for members and qualified guests only at 7 p.m. Doing Tuesday trivia there, and we're here at All Around Town Radio for all your music news and needs, everybody. All right, fasten your seatbelts. We're going. Bands, solos, duos, and events coming your way. Let me get a little swig of this tea with lemon and honey. If you expect me to make it through there, you'll notice how that sent me into that Barry White voice. Trapper Keepers, Friday. Final show of the season, as we said, Brick Tap and Tavern. Show starts at 8:30. Barely Able, Friday at the Phone Booth Lounge in Kettering, 8 to 12. White Knuckle Weekend, we talked about it earlier, but Saturday with Dave, Chris, and Adam sitting in from Barely Able and Last Call at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 8 p.m. on Saturday night. Sugar Rock, Friday, the Sugar in Sugar Rock will be solo at Slim's Bar and Grill in Spring Valley, 7 to 10. You never know when the Rock's going to show up, too, and play part of that. Mr. Man and the Mojo Band, Friday at Mansion Hill Tavern, 8 p.m. for Mr. Man and the Mojo Band. Hey, we need some comments if you're out there, guys. Say hi. Ed Sawicki, you're winning the award of the day where it pops up and tells me you're watching 1,000 times. That's fun. Chad, I don't have the Jameson in me tonight, man. I don't know why, but I've thought about it, but that probably would cure me. It would, I'm sure. Tim Blankeny, Saturday, solo acoustic entertainment at the Miamiville Trail Yard, 12 to 3 for Tim. Leadfoot, Friday at Good Time Charlie's in Miamisburg, 8:30. And, there's White Knuckle Weekend popping up again. They got more shout-outs this week than anybody, 8 to 11 there at Mr. Burroughs Tavern on Saturday. The Weekend Effect, Saturday at Mother Stewart's Brewing in Springfield, 7 to 11 p.m. Donna Kennedy and the Heartbreakers are playing Cat's Lounge in Kettering on Saturday from 8 to 12. The Billy Rock Band, Friday at the Crow's Nest in Price Hill, 9 p.m. start time on Billy Rock. Benny Bodine, Thursday at the American Legion Post 668 in Vandalia from 7 to 10. And Friday, he'll be at the Spot Bar and Grill in Cincinnati from 7 to 10. That's Benny Bodine's lineup this week. What's going on, Lance? How are you, man? Appreciate you being here. What Brad say? Yeah, Ed, you're the winner of the day. That means you get a free bottle of All Around Town water. I promise not to taint it with my sickness. I'm like disturbed today. I'm down with the sickness. Brad said they added 6 new viewers since I dropped the F-bomb. That's the key, man. We got to cuss like sailors and eat. Gotta eat. We do. All right. Shane DeMoss got 1 gig this week, and that is Friday night at the Bell and the Bear with his band Half-Life, and that'll be at 8:30-ish till 12:30-ish. Linus Tate Unplugged Friday at O'Leary's Pub in Centerville, Ohio. And then Linus Tate, the full band, Saturday at the Hitchin Post Saloon in Darton, Ohio, 7 p.m. on that one for Alex Poteet and Company. 6-String Hustle playing tonight at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 8 to 11 p.m. Friday from 9 to 12 at the Knollwood Tavern in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Saturday from 8 to 11 at the Valley View Lounge in Williamsburg for 6-String Hustle. And Tuesday from 6 to 10 at the Liberty Inn in Liberty Township. Joe Coles tonight, 6 to 9, Bearded Saddle Saloon. Joe hosting open mic night tonight in Oxford. Friday, 7 to 10, Entropy Brewing. Joe's playing solo, 7 to 10. And Saturday, the full band, Joe Cole's band at Dunaway's in Troy, 7 to 10 p.m. on that show right there. Finding Melissa Friday at Pullman Lane, 7 p.m. And then their full band, the Contenders, their rock band. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze, I think. Excuse me, everybody. Stand by. I may ward off the evil spirits. The Contenders playing Saturday at DC's Roadhouse, 8 p.m. on that one. Our friends from Rockstar Friday, One More Bar and Grill in Bright, Indiana, Friday night, 8 p.m. Saturday at the Blue Note in Harrison with DV8 and the Rusty Griswolds. They'll be playing in the pub. That's a 6 p.m. door or 5 p.m. door on that one. What's up, Ray Renee? How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I did catch a video you posted. I loved it. Let's see what else we got here. Dat Band, Friday, Fretboard, Blue Ash, 7 to 10. Wild Front Tears, that's Front Tears, Friday at the Barrel in Springboro, 8 to 12 on that show. The Fun Size, which is a Kevin Cooper, John Michael collaboration band. Last show of 2025. I clarified this with Kevin. There was stuff out there saying their last show. It is not their last show forever. It is their last show of the year at Little Miami Brewing on Friday, 7:30 to 10:30 for the Fun Size. Cassette Junkies, Megan Miller hitting it up Friday at the Naughty Pine from 9 to 1. That's way past her bedtime. And then Saturday, debut performance at Little Miami Brewing for the Cassette Junkies from 8 to 11 on that really big show. Who else we got? Ladder, Latter, at the Phone Booth Lounge in Kettering, 8 p.m. on Saturday. Then we have Abe's Lincoln. Ever hear of them? I've never heard of them. I don't know who it is. Abe's Lincoln. Saturday, Fretboard, Blue Ash, 7 to 10. They'll kill it there. They will. It's always a good time there. A lot of people at Fretboard. Anita and the Daves, Friday at Hidden Valley Orchard, 6 to 9 p.m. on that show. Oh, yes. Rick Kern got a little collab going this weekend. Friday night, Kern and Wade, Dave, MF and Wade, and Rick Kern at Parr's Place in Fairfield, 8 to 11 on Friday night. And then Kern and Ludwig, Saturday at the Harrison VFW, 8 to 11 on that show. After the party's playing Friday at Trillions from 8 until 12. What's up, Chris Reese? And yes, what's up? Kevin Cooper hosting the Jam at the Bell and the Bear tonight, 7:30 to 11:30-ish. And Rick Pieper is filling in for Jim Cuesta, who's on the road right now with Genesis Retouched. We wish them luck. Their first fly-in gig. They're out west. So, good for Jim Cuesta and the group from that is a fantastic tribute. Genesis Retouched. Friday, 7:30 to 10:30. The Fun Size, as we mentioned, that's John Michael, Brian Otten, and Kevin Cooper at Little Miami Brewing. Last show of 2025. Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30. The Hanky Panks will be at MVP Sports Bar and Grill in Silverton, and that's Kevin Cooper's lineup. And there we go. Keep the F-bombs coming, Brad. I love you, man. Maybe we'll go back up to 24 viewers today. That sucks, by the way. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. That may be, is that total or is that Facebook? Yeah. Nope, it's 24 total. How about that? Wow. It is a great weekend at Fretboard. I mentioned you earlier for your shameless plug there, Chris Reese. But yes, I did, my friend. Kevin Fox music tonight. Kevin's at Pigskins in Mount Carmel, 7 p.m. Saturday, Kevin Fox Route 50 Saloon in Addison, Ohio, 7 p.m. Addison, I think is the way you say that. Sunday, the Strauss House in Covington, 8:30 p.m. Tuesday, Kevin Fox at the Village Tavern in Montgomery, 7 p.m. And Wednesday, Kroger Anderson Township, 4 p.m. for Kevin Fox music. Ray Renee, she's on here, the lovely Ray Renee. Friday night, she's hosting karaoke at RJ Paradise Pavilion, 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Saturday, her band, That One Party Band, makes their debut at Nice Life in Over the Rhine, 8 p.m. on that show for Ray Renee. And every Tuesday, music and more at MVP Sports Bar and Grill. You can win prizes, 7 p.m. on that one. And then Wednesday, hosting karaoke at the Village Tavern. Wednesdays, 9 to 12 for Ray Renee. The Whammies, Friday at Belterra Park at the stadium, 8 p.m. in, Belterra. And then Saturday at the Bell and the Bear Glow Party, 8 p.m. for the Whammies. The Gamut, Friday at the Monkey Bar, 7 to 11. Like I said, they're coming north to Heather's next weekend for Christmas in Springboro. But Friday, let me make an edit there. Friday is not spelled correctly. We left the A out of that, people. Ugh, this computer throwing me a fit here. Now I got to find where I was again. Oh, boy. Yes, the Gamut, Friday at the Monkey Bar. Oh, my God. I give up. I give up today. I do. No wonder nobody's watching. The Times, Saturday at Bach Family Brewing, 7 to 9. Steve Stein and company there. Johnny Fink sends this one in. Saturday, the Gina and Johnny duo at Carlo and Johnny. 7:30 p.m. on that show. Have a great dinner. Take your wallet. And enjoy yourself. I love Carlo and Johnny, by the way. DV8, Saturday at the Blue Note with the Rusty Griswolds and the Rockstar Band. Doors are at 5:30 is what DV8's telling me on that one. And last but not least, new to the show this week, Foxwood Acoustic Experience. Tonight at Kentucky Local, 7 p.m. until 10 in Hebron, Kentucky. And Saturday at Jackie's Bar, 8 p.m. to midnight in Cleves. And that is it. If you'd like your band or musical act featured on our weekly podcast or shared in the Warren County Post, contact us at All Around Town Radio on Facebook. Slide into our DMs, and we'll get you hooked up with that. For additional band information and music news and more, follow our daily Facebook Live at 5 programs here. And we do have some Wednesday with the band still coming up at noon, and then that's going to probably shift back to being at 5 o'clock as well. Every Monday, our weekend update, Hot Topic Tuesday with Karis at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. And, of course, the Thursday show here brought to you by Heather's in Springboro. It's called Who's Playin Out. Please hit that share button, everybody, if you can. I'm going to share this list with the Warren County Post, where it will be digitized and placed in the interwebs to ever be found, if you'd like to look for it. Let me see what we got here. Chris Reese, what's he got to say there? Getting it. Thank you, Megan. I wore this shirt just for you, Megan, by the way. I did. Thank you for that. Yes. How do I block you in real life, Megan? You stalk me all the time. I don't understand it. Glenn says lots of great music to hear this weekend. Thank you. Carla's chiming in there. Thank you. I'll feel better. I'm not too down. I'm just the voice and all that. You know, it's the usual I get this time of year. Heather, thank you so much. And I might see you on Sunday at the Friendsgiving. I'm not sure yet. See how I'm feeling, I guess. I got to do that. But Sugar Rock, thank you for being here. Sugar, thank you. Anthony Wilson, hey, buddy. Thank you for being here. Guys, thanks for dropping by today. Don't forget, it's so important to hit that share button if you can on the show. I know I preach that a lot, but this one's the important one. So please share it if you can. Anita, we mentioned her band, Anita and the Daves. How are you? Thank you for being here. And share it if you can, guys. And also, don't forget our motto here at All Around Town Radio, and that's to get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on Monday.
Working for the weekend, and I wanna see a show. I flip on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man on there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community with great advice. I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show is where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around Town Radio Show. The All Around Town Radio.
Don't forget the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities that they may represent.
It's the Weekend Review. It's a Bible coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show well, whatever, man. We're covering who's playing out off the open jam with the who's who of talent. Come Friday night, ready to